All right. What's up, everybody? Beats by Lonze back in the building. We're gonna do a cook up this morning. Back in my studio. Today we're gonna be doing this straight up from the MPC Live 3 straight up to the stream. So I missed y'all. I know it's been a couple days. I've been working out of another studio. Got some special stuff coming to y'all. Just stay tuned for what that is. It's coming really, really soon. But yeah, man, I'm here, and we're gonna get to cooking. I just need to notify everybody that I'm streaming, and then we're gonna get going from here. All right. So I hope y'all doing good this incredible morning, and everything is good my way. I'm feeling good. Yeah. So we good. We good. We got good sound. So we got a trap kit that has the MPCE pads with the articulation. So we're gonna use some of that. And also, while we're here in the studio today, we did get some new plugins. So we got the new Iona plugin and the duets, the Luxa, and the Sway. So I need to ensure that we're good to go on that. So let me. Hey, I'm on the stream. I'll hit you back. All right. So it says I have already had a trial version of whatever that is. So let's see what Luxa says. I think I gotta buy Luxa and duets. So but I did get. That's weird though, because I got Sway already, and Sway is not here. So, but that's fine. We're gonna work with what we got. We're gonna test out while we're here. We're gonna test out the new Iona plugin, and we're gonna see what that joint is all about. All right, so I already started working on the drum track, and this is what I got so far. So let's go there. So we'll do that for the hook. We'll add some claps in there for the hook. So let's do that. All right. Now I typically don't do my my drums for my verse and my hook at the same time, but while I was in it, I just felt like doing that. So we're gonna work in our progressions. So we're gonna do a progression for this. I think we're gonna use some So 100 progressions on this. give it a little different when you hold it down. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see if this works. Now, the good thing about that is if you don't like what you did in the progression, you can always change the preset, and now you can have another different sound. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Now, what I did wrong is that because in my hook that I created already, it's going to be missing that plugin. So I can copy the plugin track from sequence 1 to sequence 2. But then if I make any other changes, I'll have to copy them from sequence 1 to sequence 2. So the easiest thing to do is that you create everything that you want on one sequence when you want it, and then you just copy it over. So that's the easiest way to do it. But let's cook. All right, so let's try. Okay. This is the Iona plugin. So okay. Change up the last part of the 16 bars. Here we go. so now that we got that, we will copy our sequence, and then now let's go ahead and name this. We got our verse, and in the second sequence, we want to just clear all. And so now we got an empty sequence for number 2. And then in number 3, that will be our hook. And so we will name that our hook. And so now, so what we'll do is find another plugin. Dun 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 dun. What I'll do is, because I got the 808 in there, I'll take the 808 out. So we'll take it out. And now let's add some articulations in there. I'm going to switch that up. I'm going to make the verse the hook, and I'm going to make the freaking, the other hook, I'm going to make that the verse. So instead of building up, I'm going to come out with everything full, and then once everything is full, then I will slow it down and ease into the hook with being not so many elements. So I think that's how we're going to rock that. All right, so here's the verse. Now the hook. Alright, so let's see. Do I want the hook to start off that way, or do I want it to be in the middle? Let's go with it being in the middle. So we're gonna write this as an automation. right, so we wrote it, and now we're gonna let it read it. Now I'm gonna change that back. I'm gonna keep that as the verse. And I'm gonna make the other one the hook. Yeah, let's make the other one the hook. It sounds better that way. That's the way I intended it, so that's what we're gonna go with. All right, so now that we got those two things in, we want to, let's see what we want to do. We want to make our intro. So the intro probably should be something that has hook elements in it. So we're gonna copy the sequence of the hook, and we're gonna make this our intro. And while we're making that the intro, we're gonna take out the drums. So let's shift, select all, cut all the drums out. And let's see, this is gonna be our intro. All right, cool. So we got that. You know what that sounds like. We're gonna go to our handy dandy SD card. I'm gonna drop our tag in there. All right, so let's do a breakdown. So we take the hook, copy it, and now we're going to create a breakdown. And then we'll figure out how to, oh, I know exactly what we'll do. This is just a Beats by Lonze special right here, what I always do. All right, so we're going to go to our drums. We're going to take our drums away, and we're going to recreate them. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch the breakdown up a little bit. So we're going to take that plug-in that had not in it, and we're going to keep it, but we're going to I'm gonna play something else. All right, hold on. Let's not record it yet. All right, so what I did is I previewed it. Top of the morning, Zen God. Appreciate you being in the building. I played the MIDI into the plugin, and I didn't record it, but the MPC has retrospective mode in it. So if you hit Shift and record, it will go back and put what you recorded in it. So now I didn't miss anything. It's gonna play everything that I just played just now. Now do notice that in the beginning of the first note, it starts late. So I just nudged the start of that beginning note over a little bit, so it'll start right on the one. I'm gonna take the metronome out of it so y'all don't hear the metronome. All right, so now that we got that, I want to do one more thing, and we'll be done with this beat. We're gonna add some audio. So I'm gonna do a sample. I'm gonna sample myself into the MPC, and then I'm gonna take that sample. I'm gonna chop it up. It's only gonna be one part, but I'm going to put some effects on it, and then we're going to add that into that portion of the song. So we're gonna go to our mic check 1 2 1 2. And you don't stop. All right, so we got that. All right, so we got audio, and let's do that over again. And you don't stop. All right, so let's cut our mic off, put our speaker back on, and you don't stop. All right, so we got our sample up in that bad boy. Now we just need to go and edit the sample. All right, so we're gonna go to the beginning of the sample. And you don't stop. And you don't stop.
And you don't stop. And you don't stop. And you don't stop. And you don't.
All right, so now what we'll do is we'll take that sample, we'll remove it off of there, sample edit, and we'll save it, process, actually assign it to that pad, do it.
And you don't.
Well, I guess you can't do it that way. All right, so let's do new drum track, and browse, sample assign.
And you don't. And you don't stop.
Always 1,000 ways to skin a cat.
And you don't stop. And you don't.
So we'll go in and take that off of the audio. So we'll delete that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
And you don't. And
All right, so let's make sure we don't got nothing else in there with that. Where is it playing at?
and you don't stop.
Make sure we got nothing else in here because it's playing somewhere. Let's see if I can delete this delete track.
And you don't
You know what we could do? Let's see if it's coming from there. First of all, let's mute it. All right, mute it. That's what it is. It's saved somewhere else. Maybe it's
and you don't.
It saved it to my
And you don't.
Let's see if I can add. This is Trap Kit MPC default. So let's go to browse. Let's go back to expansions and let's look for Trap MPE. And let's look in. Let's search for Trap, see what comes up with Trap. Oh, it's not on the SD card. Duh. It's on the internal. So Trap Kit dash MPCE. Trap Kit. Okay. Trap dash Kit dash MPE. Let's see if we can find all of the Trap Kit MPEs. Well, what I did is, you know what I could do? It's in the freaking sample library.
And you don't.
So I can go to the sample library, sample assign, and I can put it back. So Trap Kit. I just don't remember what was there. We'll just pick one. Undo.
And you don't stop.
So just put a hat in there. There we go. Goodness gracious. I wonder why it saved to that kit. Even though I was not even, I know what I did. When I saved it, it already defaults to your default kit. All right, so let's now play with effects. Let's put some dynamics on it. Let's put some transient shaper. Let's put some reverb on it. We got air sprite. I don't know what air sprite does. Let's see what air sprite does to it. Ooh. That was the low repeater. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh. Now we ain't going with hallucinate. And these are presets. I haven't even touched any of the knobs for reverb or delay, distortion, none of that stuff. This is straight up presets for the Air Sprite. Woo. We'll keep that one. That's dual slap from the Air Sprite. So I got transient shaper, reverb, and the Sprite all as effects on this sample. Now let's make sure that we have our metronome on record and play. Sounds like I know in the hook I had a clap, so. So what I'll do is on the and we don't stop part, I'll filter it out a little bit. All right, so we will write our automation. Let's go. So now we'll play it. All right, let's cut our metronome off so we don't hear it in our beat. Let's put this in the right place. All right, cool. So we got it in the right place. So now we got an intro, a verse, a hook, and a breakdown. So let's save. That's a good rule of thumb. Always save while we're here. All right, so we're gonna call this and you don't 25 live. We'll just put L3. We don't have to spell out live. We know it's a live. And do it. Save to SD card. Save. Now we'll go ahead and go to our song mode. Actually, what I wanted to do was mess with the clips, but I'm already too far in the song already, so we'll do clips on the next song. You know what would have been great is for us to have a button for song mode. We got a button for arranger, but we didn't get a button for the song mode. So I don't know if they were thinking of getting rid of song mode is why they didn't do it. I'm not sure. All right, so we got our intro, we got our verse, and then we got our hook, then we got our breakdown, then we got our hook coming back in twice. All right, so let's hear what we got. I don't hear the kick. I don't hear the kick in the verse. Why don't I hear the kick in the verse? Oh, I don't hear that. That's what it is. It's not the kick. It's like a clap that was there before. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board. Go back to our samples. There should have been a clap there. So let's find the clap that was there. Let's try that one. Maybe that one. And then maybe what we can do is we can just cut it down. Let's see what the hook sound like with that. Right, because I put the other clap in there. And then intro don't got no drums. Breakdown. All right, cool. All right, so go back to our song mode and start back over. So we'll stop that there. We'll remove the extra hook, and we'll just leave it at one hook for the song. All right. So now we'll just export it to MP3, save it to my SD card, and boom. Now we're gonna chop some Masada samples. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna chop some samples. I hadn't chopped samples in probably a week, so I am going crazy. I am going crazy. Oh, and I also need to update. Do I need to update my 3 over here? No, it's already updated. But all right, so let's make sure I save it. Save project, and we're good. And we're gonna go new project. All right, one beat, one song out the way. Let's do one more joint. I did want to do clips. So remind me, if y'all watching, remind me in this video that I want to do the clips mode on this beat. All right, so new track, new drums. Let's find us some. Oh yeah. I know who gonna find. We're gonna find it's either gonna be my man Beats and Beds, Bedroom Breaks Volume 2, Dirty Laundry, or it's gonna be my man Ross Rice with the Teflon Don. I think it's gonna be the Teflon Don joint. You know what? Matter of fact, we may do a combination of both. We may do the Teflon Don and do my man Beats in Bed, Bedroom Breaks. Let's see if I can find it. I got so many expansions. There we go. Let's do that. All right, so let's do new drums. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go with Polo. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with it. Other kicks. All right, we'll leave it there for now until we find our sample. So let's go new drums. Let's go to our places. Go to our kits and let's find Masada break beats. Let's see what we want. Nope. Let's start from the beginning because I always go in the middle. I know exactly what I'm doing. I used that beat before, but I never snatched the stems out of it. So what we're gonna do is, while we're here, we're gonna sample edit stems, and we're gonna take the drums out. We're gonna leave the vocals and the bass and the other, and we're gonna take the stems out of it. We're gonna take the stems out of it. Now I want y'all to know that the MPC Live 3 does have the computer-based stems in it, and it does take a while to take the stems out of it, but the stems are beautiful when it comes out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. I'm going to talk to y'all and see how y'all doing, man. I thank y'all for joining here in this great morning. I don't typically miss too many days of streaming, but I have been working off site and I got something special coming for y'all. So stay tuned for what's coming when I tell y'all about what's happening off site. And it's just been good to be back in my studio, and we're gonna get busy. Now, here's the thing I was thinking this morning is that the MPC Live 3 has two USB ports. The USB, I think it's B, USB B ports or whatever. The old school. This one, I don't remember what it's called. You can see it. It has that. It has two of those, and it has USB C. Yeah, I think it's USB B. So what I was thinking that is that if because I don't need this plugged up to the computer right now because it's standalone. If I was to plug the USB C dongle into it, and I can plug in my other USB C from my Astrolab, we might be cooking with grease, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I know that you can send audio out. I know you can bring audio in, but I don't know what else that port will do. So that's something else we'll test probably on another day. I'll probably test it after the stream, but we're gonna let these freaking stems from the great Masada hit this freaking MPC Live 3, and then we're gonna chop some stems, and then we're gonna lay that joint on our drums, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. So yeah. I'm ready to go. So it is hump day. Y'all know what time it is? What day it is? It's hump day. Hump day. That means the week is halfway over and we're almost there. All right, so now we're at the end of the stems processing, and it's processing and processing. It's gonna finish it, and now we have the blueprint other, which is whatever else is in the freaking joint. There was no vocals in it, and then bass. Then it got a bass line. That's the sample. That's the sample that had drums in it. So what I want is this. Alright, cool. Let's chop this bad boy. So we're going to physically chop it manually. Alright. Oh yeah, you did your thing with this, Masada. You did your mother freaking thing with this. All right, so we're gonna shift, convert to new track using slices. Now the samples are different than the way I would have chopped on time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop. All right, so Russell Bradley, I think you're new to the channel. Thank you for coming by. He says, I want y'all to see what Russell Bradley says. He says, can't wait to see what you're about to cook up. Chop. You better know it. He says this already sounds dope. J. Cole could just flow over that. I appreciate that. Good looking out. I hope that somebody could rap over it. That's the whole purpose. All right, let's get it. All right, I recorded that. I shouldn't have recorded that. I was actually trying to just fill out my chops, and I recorded it. So first of all, let's extend our drums out to be 16 bars because we want this to be longer. Now, that sounds like that could be a good intro. Let's see. Let's see if we can make that a good intro. Let's see if 8 bars will be enough. Now we do know that the freaking the tempo is off because the sample is one tempo and my project is another tempo. So let's go ahead and chop. Let's go ahead and chop these samples first. This is going to be to my. Let's make this longer than 16 right now because I need some more time. So that's the start. Okay, cool. We left some space. Awesome. DJL609, what's going on? How are you doing today? I appreciate you being in the building. I'm over here chopping up some Masada samples, as you know. I love to hit those Masada samples. I appreciate you being in the building. Y'all show love to DJ L609. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to his page. And everybody that's in the chat, if y'all see somebody that comes into the chat, make sure y'all damn subscribe to their channel, because more than likely they are content creators just like you are, and they need your support and they need your help. Shout out to my man, the Blatantly Blatant Network. What's good, my G? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yes, sir. So yeah, definitely. Russell Bradley says, hey, same here. So make sure y'all subscribe to them and like some of their videos, and you know what I'm saying, keep everybody motivated to make music. All right, so we back in the stew. I've been off site again. I've been off site for the last week, and I haven't been able to get in the stew as much as I have liked. And so today I just wanted to get in here and make some beats. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to finish chopping up this sample. Going to finish figuring out what my hook is going to be. But for right now, I think this is a good start for my verse. And it's a little bit over. It is actually over 16 bars. So it's going to be another 16 bars. So it's going to be a double hook. So I think what I'll do is I'll add some more elements in it. But we'll see. We'll see what we get to. All right, we won't mess with. I don't know if we're gonna mess with articulations in this beat yet. Let's play with some more drums and see. That's a good clap for the hook. So what we'll do is we'll copy the sequence. We will change the sequence name to hook. Do it, and then what we'll do is while we're here, we'll mess with the hook a little bit. What I need to do is I need to cut that down just a little bit in the mix. I think I'm going to add a little bit of that. That's my signature. Feel some of that space. I like you cooking with grease there, buddy. All right, so we got. All right, so we got our verse. So now we need to freak our verse a little bit. How do we want to freak our verse a little bit? So let's go to our plugins. Let's see what plugins we got to mess this up. Because that is exactly what's about to happen. It's going to mess it up. I did get the Iona. I don't know if y'all saw in the previous beat that I just made. We used some Iona sounds. I can tell you already it's probably. Oh, you gotta hold it down. Ooh. Okay, all right, hold on. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Ooh. This is my first time hearing all the sounds in here, so if I'm geeking out about what it sounds like. Ooh. That is crazy. Woo. Have no idea what I'm doing. Let's cut some volume down. I know what volume means. Now I wonder. Yeah, you sure do have it. All right, let's go to the sample and find out what key it's in. Bum, 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 bum. Let's find what key it's in. So track, sample, edit, which is wrong. It is actual the other one. Track, edit. And it says that it is in the key of C. Yep, sure is. That's what he says. It's in C. All right, so if that is the case, what are you talking about, buddy? Damn it, I missed it. Oh goodness. Okay, cool. So we got our verse and our hook. Now let's go to this intro that I was doing. So I'll tell you what, let's go to the hook because you won't hear the hook until last. So let's go to the hook. Let's copy the sequence of that one and put it over number 2. And we'll name this our intro. And what we will do is we will subtract some of those bars out of there because it's a lot of bars. All right, so if we are to listen to the intro now, it should be the same as our first verse. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to subtract down and we're going to give us just 8 bars of that. And then what we will do is, do we want to take some of the drums out? Let's mute the drums for now. Let's see what it sounds like without drums. Yeah, okay. We'll rock with that. All right, so we'll go to bank B. We will add our our special
Beats by boy.
Yes, sir. Alrighty then. So now that we got our intro, our verse, and our hook, I want to do one thing. I know y'all say every time I get on here, I always say I want to do one thing, but I want to do one thing. So let's delete the track because we don't need that. New track, plug in. I gotta try it. It's gonna bring in Cell Factory. It may not need it, but I'm gonna bring it in anyway. Now I gotta find. There is a there's a preset in here that I love, and I never write it down to remember which one it is. And I'm hoping that if I see it when I go across it, that I'll remember that that's what it is. Let's play with it with the intro really quick, just because the intro is shorter and it don't have much drums in it. I don't know. Let's mess with it. Now I know in the beginning there was a bad note somewhere in the beginning. So let's it's just in the beginning though. I don't know. I don't know. I heard it though. Oh, I know. I see. So this one we'll bring it down. So transpose it down and bring it over. So nudge. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. So what we got? Russell Bradley says knew exactly where to take the drums out. Clockwork. Yes, sir. Cooking up quick like a pro. Workflow crazy. Oh yeah. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. You see, my MPCs, man, this is what I spend my time working on. So I kind of know what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I think it would be best to bring the hook out just a little bit, but let's make sure we don't have our make sure we don't have the tag in here twice. It's gonna do the tag twice. All right. Oh no! I did it wrong. Got ahead of myself a little bit. I need to be back in Sub Factory. All right, let's. Okay, so. That's where we want to be. Maybe the 808 don't need to be in there. So let's keep the intro as clear as possible. So let's take that out. Let's take that out and we'll bring it back down to 4 bars or 8 bars. Yeah, 8 bars. So that way you don't know what's coming. that money. All right, so we won't flip it no more than that. So we will save it. Save it as, let's see, Russell Bradley said new exactly. So we'll name this new exactly 25L3. Save it to my SD card. All right, save to my SD card. Now let's put this in song mode. Now you can record directly straight to the arranger. I only use that function sometimes. I don't use it all the time. I like the old flow because it's just faster to me. I know it. And y'all were supposed to remind me to use the clips function in this in this beat because I wanted to use the clips to make some different variations of the chop. That's cool. Intro. All right, so we record intro. So we got an intro, we got our verse, we got our hook, we got our verse and our hook. And our hook again. And we'll just leave it two open verses for anybody that could actually do something with it. And now we will export it to MP3 to our SD card. Rule of thumb, always export your projects to your SD card so you can easily get a SD card reader and plug it to your phone and export it out to your artist who's looking for that beat. Or you can send it to your, if you're using Mac, you can send it to your computer and save it with all your other beats that's on your computer. That's the easiest workflow that I like to use. That way you don't have to put your machine in controller mode and then wait for it to populate on your computer. And it keeps you from saving anything on your internal hard drive space. And if you have the hard drive in the bottom of the machine in the hard drive bay, it also keeps you organized and only put your expansions and stuff like that on that hard drive. So that's how that works. That's done. That's exported. So yeah, that's been me, Beats by Lonze. I'm here every day, streaming live. If I'm not here, that means I'm out and about, but most times I'm here. So make sure y'all check out my music on bandcamp.com. That's beatsbylonze.bandcamp.com. You can follow me on all the social medias at Beats by Lonze. I'm at Beats by Lonze everywhere. If you're interested to know a little bit about what I do, just go to your browser and type in Beats by Lonze and you'll see, I think the first 13 pages will be everything about what I do and everything that I put out there. And last but not least, I have a podcast called the Grind 329 Podcast. We're on our second season. We're on episode somewhere between 8 and 10. And yeah, check it out. Go to beatsbylonze.com. You can listen to the website. You can listen to the podcast. You can also listen to the beats that I got there for sale. I know a lot of y'all producers, y'all don't buy beats, but you can, they're there for you. You can look at my merch. I have the Guru merch. I have about 50 pieces of merch that's out there on the website. And last but not least, I have an expansion for new producers. It's free. You can get that at any time. You can download it. It is just something that you could it's just something that you can use to download to your MPC to get started. Just like we use the bedroom breaks. Well, we downloaded bedroom breaks. And we used that inside the actually that was not bedroom breaks, that was the Teflon kit. And we also used the bedroom breaks for our drums in the beginning. So just like that, you can use that expansion to just using your beat. All right, so last final questions before I get out of here. TR1000. Hey, listen, the TR1000 is not in my eyesight right now until I do my studio reset at the beginning of the year, and once that happens, then I'll have to let something go because I really don't have space right now to put a TR1000. I really have nowhere to go. It'd have to sit on the floor somewhere. And everybody that's in position right now the is it's in its space. Let me see if I can move my camera around so y'all can see some stuff. But if you're new to my channel, I want to show you a little something right now. I bet you're gonna get two. Hell no. I wish. Nah, bro. I ain't got it like that. And if I did bring two of them in the studio, my wife would be looking at me stupid. But hey, Roland, if you're watching the video, if there's some people out there that gotta hook up with Roland, send me a TR1000. I'd definitely love to have one. If you send it to me, I'd love to have one. I'll make space for it. If you get two TR1000s, open up one so the internet can see the inside. Nobody has opened the TR1000 up yet. Man, for that amount of money that Joker costs, I don't know if I would open it up either. Studio reset, yes sir. Yeah, I always look forward to every year at the beginning of the year to do a reset, and then kind of just see what I'm missing in the studio. And I'll tell you that I visited the studio in the last month, and it's been the best. It's been the most incredible studio I ever seen in my life. And I was like, man, I wanted to just throw my whole studio away and recreate my joint from scratch. That's how dope it was. But yeah, 2026, God willing, we're gonna stun a little bit. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so we have made the second beat. We have exported it to our SD card. We have saved it where it needs to be, and I think I've sold y'all on enough things about me. So, last but not least, I did do a video on the MKS Rec 1 versus Island Instruments S2400. Did not really a side by side, but I did a comparison based off of what each one has and what I like the best. The S2400 is still doing its thing. And guess what? If y'all haven't seen the Caladan that Island Instruments is working on, that's coming soon, and it will attach to the S2400, so you'll have the ability to have sense that you'll be able to play into the S2400, and you can show all of that real estate on your screen because he has HDMI on the actual machine, which is gonna be dope. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'll catch y'all on the next stream. I appreciate y'all, and I think we're out of here. Yes, sir. We use the MPC Live 3. Make sure y'all like, follow, and comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. I should have added that. That would have been dope. All right, y'all. Peace.